Hi everyone, and welcome to a reading for Nature Connection. We will receive some messages about how to open up and to connect with nature spiritually for the good of our own growth, our own peace, and for our community, and our community that includes people and the earth itself. So let's take a deep breath to get grounded. There's no rush in doing a reading or receiving messages. Here we are, opening that door. Creator of all things, may you bring blessings and peace. Angels, guides, and guardians, and Mother Earth, please share with us your wisdom and your guidance. How can we connect with nature spiritually today? What is happening, and what is the message you want us to hear to leave that door open? Courage. New beginnings. One main thing we're getting here is what pretty much matches what's happening in the stars in the sky. We're about 2 weeks past both of our eclipses, where we've been encouraged to kind of let go of what's not working and also the extra burden that we've been carrying as we move towards a waxing moon. We might be tested as we need to overcome the forces of whether it's chaos, whether it's changes, whether it's everyone on the move. We can see the world doing its own thing. It's so vast and brings forth all kinds of experiences. There's solitude, there's ecosystem, there's individuality, there's peace and kind of stillness or stagnation, and then there's force, there's turbulence, there's maybe destruction. I think there's also the thing where we've been paying a lot of attention to the sky, and now we're looking back down again on where we stand, what's immediately around us, and what might need our attention. We're descending back down to earth, away from the heavens a little bit. And that's because we're ready. When we're ready, there's no reason to keep staying in the same place. We are, in fact, in the very broad picture, ready for new beginnings. From sunset to sunrise, what we need is the courage to continue through what we feel is darkness, is unknown, is plain difficult. Let's see what the bunny cards have to say. First we got swamp. Swamp for the sunset. Shore for the rocky shores. We have mountain for the sunrise. So we're encouraged to find beauty in what we're letting go of. When we say good night and goodbye to a day, when we say goodbye to a cycle, that could be a difficult time of transition, and it feels like there might not be much, even if we force ourselves to look for the bright side, so it seems. That's that's just a difficult thing to do. But then we look at what kind of here, the two cards matching each other. We have rocky shores where they're just crashing waves, and we have a very peaceful shore at the beach where a bunny can just play sand and play castle. So this could be that maybe we keep an eye out and use our information and discernment to see what kind of shore is this and what kind of action is being called. But more than that, whatever we choose to do, I think it comes from our mindset. We can either have a playful heart and we know that nothing lasts forever. We build a sandcastle. We don't expect there to stand for ages and centuries. And when we're facing with more of a rocky shore like this, then we're inspired to see how far we can go. Can we match the spiritedness of nature and all that is happening when conditions create the need to face changes and to face excitement. I think we're being reminded here that there's no right answer. We could be in somewhat, from some angle, similar situations, but our path is our own. We can learn things from others, but our experience paved the way. Our experience with our own environment, with the nature right outside our door, somewhere in a tropical area is not going to be the same as somewhere in a cold forest or an iceberg, to be more extreme. The intention to connect is what matters than, say, just the surface level of what we describe our actions are. Keep going. And we have again a very courageous take at the sunset here. Do we want the bunny to leap down the mountain, to leap into this great, amazing field? This is what is coming in. We have great potential, and we are in tune with the majesty of this world. We are connected with a bigger cause, with a bigger group of energy, with the greater consciousness. There might be an anchoring back to how we can work with the energy of the suns, because that we have a sunset card here and a sunrise here. End your day with appreciation for all that's happened, for what you've done, for what you've tried, and begin a day with praises for more time, more sunlight. We need both of them. Sometimes we begin a day maybe with intention, with affirmations, and then throughout the day our willpower gets diminished and we come across things, and by the end of the day sometimes you could feel like, well, that didn't go well, or, well, my effort didn't really take root anywhere. But just a little bit of accepting what's happened, letting go of what might be burden or troubles upon troubles. Maybe we take off that second and third layer of worrying and frustration, and we just give a little bit of light, some love, some gratitude. And that can help us wrap up the natural cycle of a day more completely, more beautifully. It's not that things only count in the beginning. So I feel like during the night, think about how natural and necessary it is for trees to change their breathing pattern, for animals to rest, for certain animals to wake up. And nighttime is pretty long. And so why do we not give ourselves the opportunity to line up with those cycles with a little bit more of compassion? I feel thankful for this message because for me, I did not begin the day well, and so I am doing this reading delayed, but this is like a confirmation For myself, that delay does not mean failure. It is the continuation and the appreciation of cycles of continuity that links us with nature. So to wrap up, whether it's exciting or calm, whether you're using your logic or your heart, you can face all those things. You are expressing what nature does by bringing yourself out there, presenting your heart, your presence, or your actions. You are loved, and this is kind of the reason I chose these two decks today. I think we could use a little bit more of a healing and affirming and sort of an ancient wisdom type of message. And so we receive them with gratitude, with love. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, ancestors, if you are speaking through these cards, for your support and love. And I'll see you in another reading.